Alright, hi guys, it is Saturday morning, super early. I have one Smart Point worth of coffee here. It's got 120 milliliters of unsweetened vanilla cashew milk, which is by far my favorite because I find with the almond milk I can actually taste the almonds, and I don't like that in a lot of my coffees, so I love the cashew. And also 45 milliliters of Lucian Brooks. Thank you. And, 45 milliliters of the sugar-free sweet Italian cream from Coffee Mate. So, on Smart Point. I am on my way to go to a local grocery store to try and find some kind of protein powder. I used the last protein powder that I had, which was Quest, and it was the peanut butter kind, yesterday because I don't generally buy it because, like I said, every time I buy it I waste it. That's why I like little pouches, but I really did like the peanut butter one. I'm not a huge peanut butter fan, but it was good. So Weight Watchers with Jessie showed a new, or not, maybe not a new, but a kind of protein drink yesterday, and she sent me a picture of it, and I am going to see, because I looked up on their website where it's available, and here, well, I'm assuming, I'm hoping, because here Fred Meyer's is the same thing as Kroger in other states, and it said it sold it at Kroger, and then they also said they sold it at not Fred Meyer's, same thing, Albertsons. And so we have an Albertsons, which I never ever go into because it's a gross store. And then, at least here it is, sorry. And then Fred Meyer's. So I'm gonna go check Fred Meyer's first because I prefer Fred Meyer's, and I actually have $22 or $21 from the loyalty reward thing to spend, so I might do it on some protein. Obviously I have the little one with me. I was trying to sneak out before everybody woke up, but it didn't work. So I figured it would probably just be best for everybody if I took him with me. I did leave the oldest, though, with my husband. So, as they are both sleeping, hopefully nothing awful happens. Yeah. So, it's been suggested that I put my oldest on Weight Watchers by his doctor and other people. And I really didn't see that he was overeating that much. But I mean, he's gaining weight. I mean, he's gained like 26 pounds in a couple months. And it's due to the medication. It makes him want to eat all the time. And what he wants to eat are sweets and stuff. And he loves himself a Pop-Tart. Well, yesterday I downloaded iTrack Bites and went through all of that with the setup for him and his age and all that, and his height, because he's not quite 5 foot, so he's very short, and for him to weigh 126 pounds, it's not the most ideal thing. He also has scoliosis, and he has a rod in his back, and also he's been complaining of knee pain, so that's not very good, and I'm sure it's due to the excess weight. So anyways, but then I calculate, I mean, I don't eat Pop-Tarts, but his Pop-Tarts were like 16 points, and he only gets 30 for the day. So that took like half of his daily allowance. So now I see that he is overeating by quite a bit. I mean, calorie-wise. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, because it puts him in a mood when he can't eat, but he needs to also lose the weight, and I don't know. Maybe I need to ask for him to see a nutritionist. I mean, that's not going to help him with his moods because he's not getting to eat because he doesn't understand why he can't eat. You can explain it to him, but he doesn't understand it. So, because he's at about he's going to be 17, and he's at about a 4-year-old understanding of things. So, I mean, and then plus put a 4-year-old on testosterone, and that explains my son. So, also with behavior and mood issues. So yeah, I don't know. It's a conundrum. Word for the day. All right, so I am going to go into Fred Meyer's and see what I can find. Okay, so I couldn't find the protein drink that Weight Watchers with Jessie had, but the only thing I found was this. It is 1 smart point for each of these containers, and they're 11 ounces. There's the, I don't know if you can see that, nutrition facts. It's not focusing. Anyways, so that is what I found, and I'm just gonna deal with it until Monday. And then I got tricked once again, but this time my phone died, but I saw these on the discount rack. They're in like boxes of 6. And I know the big cookies are ridiculous, but these are like the mini ones. And I like the whole grains and stuff, but alas, this one little cookie is 4 smart points. I don't know. They will probably go in my freezer and maybe go in my kids' lunches. I don't know, because I just have a hard time spending 4 points for a little tiny cookie. Of course, I guess that's better than a normal chocolate chip cookie or something. I mean, I don't know. But anyways, that is what I found. I did not find necessarily what I was looking for. So I also bought some bananas because for some reason our bananas went really bad really quickly, and I think it's because I asked my little one to go get them at the grocery store on Monday or Tuesday, and I think he might have banged them around too much or something, or maybe the person that was checking us out banged it up, around, because they were just like squishy when we got them home. So anyways, I had to get new bananas, so I'm probably gonna go home and make a protein shake, and it's probably going to be 2 points. I'm not sure, because I'm gonna put one of those half of a banana and maybe 2 tablespoons of the PB2 in it. We'll see. I will show you if I do. I know it doesn't look lovely, but I put it in the freezer for a little bit while I was cooking my son's breakfast. So this is 1 thing of the Muscle Milk chocolate, half of a banana, and 12 grams of the PB2 for 1, and the Muscle Milk is 1, so that is a 2 smart point protein drink. I just got 5,000 steps in. Yes, I can hear y'all screaming at the screen, "Amber, back away from the grapes." But anyways, I am having a 1 smart point snack. I may or may not eat all these grapes. I don't know. I'm just totally annoyed about what I was talking about earlier. I've also got my second gigantic 30-ounce cup of water. So steps going well and water going well. And with this, I'll have had 3 smart points for the day, I believe. Alright guys, so this is lunch. 0 smart points tomatoes, 7 smart points for these, 0 for the sriracha. Okay, so a truly strange dinner. Tomato sandwich with some extra tomatoes is 5 smart points. Okay, it's about 5 o'clock. This is my short day where I go to bed at like 6 o'clock and then I wake up at midnight. So I have a 1 smart point cup of coffee. And no, that's not a ground. I kept on thinking they were grounds, but it's actually when you touch them they dissolve, so it's some kind of flavoring of some sort. This is the Bananas Foster coffee, and I've got 120 grams of unsweetened vanilla cashew milk and 45, not grams, milliliters, and then 45 milliliters of the sugar-free Coffee Mate sweet Italian cream for 1. And then I have 4 of the cookie thins for 7, because I had 8 points left for the day, and so I've used 30 out of 30, and that will be the end of my day. I've also gotten a little over 16, or no, a little over 11,000 steps today. Thanks again, Jesse, for helping motivate.